Fellas, are you still powdering your balls? You know you don't need to, right? If you want to keep your fellas feeling cool and dry all day and reduce chafing, then you need to get yourself the Crop Preserver. The 24-hour non-powder moisturizer and deodorant was designed for your butt, balls, and body. Boasting active pH control, anti-chafing, quick absorbing, and made in the beautiful US of A. Head over to manscaped.com and get yourself the Crop Preserver. Your balls will thank you.
Evan Lazar here from Nashville, where the Patriots and the Titans just wrapped up day 2 of joint practices for CLNS Media with your daily observations. I want to start with a dominant session of 7-on-7s for the Patriots defense. I spent most of the day watching that Patriots defense after watching the offense yesterday, and the Titans offense led by Marcus Mariota could not complete a pass on the starting secondary in 7-on-7s, it seemed. There was a 5-play sequence where Mariota almost threw an interception to Jonathan Jones. Jonathan Jones read a route perfectly, broke on the ball in the flat and almost picked it off. Then he had 3 straight throwaways, did Mariota, and then an incomplete pass in the back of the end zone intended for Corey Davis with Stephon Gilmore in coverage. It was a pretty dominant effort, I would say, as this secondary continues to look impressive for the Patriots. Also on the defensive side of the ball, Michael Bennett, I think that he's had a little bit of a slow start to camp. Obviously wasn't here for the first couple of days. Now that he's back in the mix, I think that he's going about this in a very veteran way. He's in the backfield, he's making plays against the run, but he's kind of conserving energy here for the marathon, not the sprint. I have no doubts that when Michael Bennett and the bright lights turn on week 1 against Pittsburgh, that Bennett is going to be in the mix and he is going to be an absolute force. The question is, early on, it seems like the Patriots are going with a bigger base defense. We'll see how much of that base defense they actually play without a slot corner. I think it won't be as much as some people might think, but the big thing with Bennett is that he isn't playing in those big 3-4 base defenses. They're going with a bigger defensive front with guys like Lawrence Guy and Adam Butler playing defensive end. Bennett has kind of subbed in on more of like a sub-lighter package role in the early going here in training camp. We'll see if that changes and he starts to become an every down player, which is what I would expect, especially with the Patriots playing more of like a 3-3-5 and a nickel that predominantly here in the NFL with those 3 wide receiver sets. It was also a much better day for Duke Dawson. The second-year corner had 2 pass breakups. He was in position more times than not, sticking in man coverage a lot better. He won a couple of one-on-ones here today, which has been a big problem for him early on in camp. So a much better day for the second-year corner. Might be a little too late for him, but he's still got a couple of weeks here to make an impression, and Bill Belichick does not give up on second-round picks too often. Now, turn over to the offensive side of the ball. One highlight, Braxton Berrios had a great 2-minute drill session. He did run the wrong route at one point, and Brady really let him have it, and then the next play, he came back and caught a touchdown from Brady on a skinny post. Earlier in the drive, he also caught a deep over route, almost outran the safety to the corner of the end zone for another big gain. A good day for Berrios. I think that he has a chance to make this team as a backup to Julian Edelman, both in the slot and as a punt and potentially a kick returner as well. This report has been brought to you by betonline.ag. Go to betonline.ag and use the promo code CLNS50 for your welcome bonus. I am Evan Lazar for CLNS Media. Thanks for watching.